Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And here is Harris. Here's Simmons. He's started by Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. Batum grabs the miss. On defense, Philadelphia. Pass to Walker. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Simmons. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. Three-point play chance here. Walker with it. Pass to Batum. Right side, Batum. Now the 76ers with it. It's a three-point game. Left side, Butler. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now Harris. Butler. Shot clock at 5. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Here's Lamb. Now here's Walker. Pass to Lamb. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And first trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And Lamb drops them both. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Simmons. Back to Harris. Here's Simmons. He's started by Williams. Outside Butler. Misses the wing chip. Philadelphia on D. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Up top, Walker. And stolen by Harris. And here's Reddick. The jump hook. And here's the break. Here's Williams. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside Butler. Pass to Harris. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. Walker with it. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Williams. Right side, Williams. Right side to Walker. Here's Biombo. Number 21. That's his first personal foul. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Simmons. Reddick with it. Reddick with it. To the middle. To the middle. And it's rejected. Here's Simmons. Clock at 4. Pushing it up. Here's Williams. Tries to save it. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. That's good. Simmons. Walker with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Lamb. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. Now Reddick. Simmons, guarded by Walker. Here's Simmons. Outside Butler. Lets it fly. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. First personal foul, team's third. And the 76ers making a change here. Back to Scott. Here's Simmons, guarded by Walker.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Back to Kid Gilchrist. And he gets the bucket. 76ers trailing. Here's Simmons. Pass to Scott. McConnell, guarded by Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Scott. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Here's Walker. Here's Bridges. And he gets it to go. There's the pick. McConnell. Bridges with the board. Now here's Walker. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Simmons. Off with the layup. And here is Kid Gilchrist. Outside, Walker. And the basket good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Bobcats. They're up by 5. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Welcome. And here is Parker. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Kid Gilchrist. And he can't hit the second. And they're on the break. Pass to Johnson. And so here's the home team. They lead by 4. Here's Parker. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Back to Scott. 6 to shoot. McConnell covered by Parker. Parker with the steal. Pass to Bridges. Took him no time at all on that one. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here is Scott. McConnell covered by Parker. Scott with the ball. Clock at 6. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shoots the 3. The shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Back to Johnson. Back. To the inside. Pass to Scott. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Michael Q. Gilchrist. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Now Parker. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. This one for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson outside. Takes a 3. That's good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Parker. No good. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Simmons. It's good. This game is all even. Scott pulls it in. McConnell covered by Parker. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Harris. Outside Butler. Here's Simmons. Simmons. Now here's Parker. Here's Biombo. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Here's Simmons. He has 7. Embiid.
Number 21.
And here's Walker. 6 points for him. Trying to get back on track. That's good.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Harris with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons, defended by Batum. From deep. The shot is off. And that one's good.
Number 21. And now we can see them really working it inside.
Now here's Walker, guarded closely. Outside Williams. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Simmons. Outside Williams. Here's Zeller. And he uses the glass on the layup. And
boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Here's Simmons. He's got 9. There's a screen. Right side, Butler. Right side, Butler. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet out. Here's the break. Goes up. And Nicholas Batum with the slam. Here's Simmons. Now here's Redick. Pass to Harris. Now Butler. He's guarded by Williams.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Here's Batum. Now Lamb. Blocked. Now here's Butler. Here's Simmons. And here's Redick. Here's Simmons, guarded by Walker. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 3. Batum with the steal. Here's Lamb. Here's Simmons. Here. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Butler. Right side, Butler. Right side, Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Embiid. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Now here's Batum. Not a lot of room. The 76ers lead. Here's Simmons. Pass to Butler. Here's Simmons. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Williams. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. Williams. And that one falls for Williams. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
Pass to Harris. Outside Butler. Here's Simmons, defended by Batum. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Butler. With 1 on the clock. Number 21. Butler with the steal. Now here's Reddick, guarded by Walker. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
That's his first.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Reddick. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside, Walker. Pass to Lamb. Pass. Reddick with it. Reddick with it. Here's Simmons. Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. Lets it go from the wing. And he drops that one in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now Walker. He's got 9. Shot, high post. But they'll get another chance. Left side, Batum.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Walker. And that one's good.
And Steve, when he's defending, he forces opposing ball handlers to be very cautious and careful. I mean, you try to get cute around him, and it will result in a steal.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. Ball stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Butler.
Back to Williams. Pass to Walker. Now Williams. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. The dive for the ball. Here's the break. Here's Simmons. And here's Walker. He's got 11. Pass to Batum. Right Right side, Batum. Right side, Batum. And the 76ers with possession. Now, here's Redick. Defense right on him. Here's Harris. Second shot opportunity. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Here's Walker. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Walker. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. That one goes. Count it.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
The rebound by Williams. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Right side, Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Batum. And he gets it to go.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Simmons. 13 points in the game. 13. Now here is Harris, guarded by Walker. Harris with it. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Michael Kidd Gilchrist. First one falls for him. And Harris drops them both. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, and may be difficult to overcome. 76ers on top. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Now, here's Redick. And that one's good. And pass to Bridges. Launches it. The shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Now, here's Redick. And here is Scott. Six on the shot clock. Fires from 14. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
That's his first personal foul.
Number 1.
And he makes the first. The 76ers making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Simmons. And here's Redick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Batum. Pass to Lamb.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here is Butler. And Scott with the ball. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Here's Lamb. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. So it's Philadelphia now. 15-point game. Here's Simmons. Embiid.
Number 21.
Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Lamb with the ball. Makes the lead pass. Batum, good. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Simmons. Now here's Redick. Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 2 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Now Walker. Pass to Lamb. Back to Walker. The layup off target. Here's Simmons. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Butler. Right side, Butler. Right side, Butler. A beautiful reverse layup.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Number 1.
over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Walker. There's the block. Pass to Zeller.
Really?
Here's Simmons. Back to Harris. 4 on the clock. Again, Philadelphia.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Outside, Walker. Right side to Walker. Back to Williams. Pass to Walker. Here's Simmons. Can't cash in the runner. And here's Walker. Williams. Here's Bridges. Zeller with it. And he gets it to go.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Pass to Harris. And here's Reddick. Now Harris. Shoots. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Oh. Monk. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Number 1.
And the first one drops. The 76ers making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's a good screen. Now Scott. Here's Simmons. Here. Five to shoot. From deep three-point range. Here's Johnson. And it's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's Parker. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Tip-off goes to Houston. Fareed up top. Here's Valanciunas. And here's Anderson. Pass to Bradley. Jackson. Right side Jackson. 4 on the clock. Let's go. And that one goes long. Paul outside.
But Steve, we've got to give him credit for his skill as a distributor, too. I mean, he has a great feel for his teammates, and that leads to a lot of his assists and a lot of easy baskets for his team.
And that one falls for Paul. And so Paul nails both of them. And here are the Grizzlies now. Outside Conley. Outside Bradley. Great look, but off the mark. Paul with the ball. Fareed outside. Harden guarded by Bradley.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Houston on D. It's a 5-point game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now Anderson. Pass to Bradley. Connects from three-point range. On offense, here are the Rockets. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's stolen by Bradley. Left side, Bradley. Back to Jackson. Pass to Conley. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Anderson with the ball. That's good.
Number 1.
Grizzlies on defense. And here's Harden. Harden left side. Here's Tucker, covered by Conley. Here's Tucker. Pass to Harden. And that one's good. 5 points in the game. Now here's Conley. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Bradley. And that one's good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
The Rockets trail. And here is Paul. Pass to Harden. And down it goes, jamming that one home. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Bradley with the ball. 6 points for him. Back to Anderson. Back. Tries to keep it alive. Now Paul. Eric Gordon on the wing, defended by Anderson. Paul outside. Harden outside. Off target with the open look. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Conley gets the bucket.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Here's Paul. Pass to Harden. Power down with both hands. Now here's Bradley. Back to Anderson. Now Bradley. Pass to Conley. Conley left side.
Number 11.
And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Grizzlies making a switch here. And here is Paul. Pass to Harden. Back to Paul. Here's Tucker, guarded by Wright. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. There's the pick. There. Outside Jackson with the lead pass. Shot clock at 6. Here is Miles, defended by Gordon. Spiked away. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Harden outside. Back to Paul. Good on the triple. Right with it. Pass to Holiday. Outside Jackson. Back to Holiday. Right with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Miles. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now Paul. 5 points in the game. There's the bucket, good.
He continues to fill it up. Just 1 miss in his 6 attempts.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Outside Holiday. Here is Miles. Now, Wright. Second shot opportunity. And he connects with the jumper. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts? Here is Carter. Left side Jackson. Pulls up. High post. That drops. Now here's Shumpert. Pass to Rivers. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Holiday. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Here's Rivers. And here is Shumpert. And it's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Carter with it. Outside Jackson. Back to Carter. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Nene down low. Jackson on him. Pass to Green. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And the first one at the line is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now Carter. Here's Valanciunas, guarded by Shumpert. Valanciunas, good. Here's Shumpert. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Rivers, guarded by Holiday. Stolen by Anderson. The finish. The finishes the break with a slam. The Rockets trail. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Shumpert. Not a lot of room. Here's Carter. Back to Carter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now Green. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Here's Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Timeout called, the Rockets. Grizzlies making a switch here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Harden. The Rockets again can't hit. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Pass to Anderson. Here's Valanciunas. Back to Anderson. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Anderson, guarded by Harden. Baseline Shea on the way. No good from Valanciunas. Now here's Green. Outside jumper. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Number 1.
And here is Conley. Pass to Anderson. Right side, Conley. Kicks it out to Bradley. Anderson with the ball. 6 points for him. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Harden. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Good on both. Memphis leading. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the Rockets making a change here. So it's the Grizzlies now. Pass to Conley.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Bradley. No good.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
Now Conley. Pass to Bradley. Back to Conley. Anderson with the ball. Defended by Paul. Holiday with it. Right side Holiday. Pocket 2. But they recover.
Shot clock violation.
Now here's Paul. Covered by Conley. Now here's Paul. He has 5. Harden outside. Holiday brings the double team. Now here's Rivers. Defense right on him. And here is Conley. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Right side, Bradley. Here's Valanciunas, guarded by Harden. 5 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
They set the pick. Pass to Harden. Memphis trailing here. Outside Conley.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And Conley drops them both. Here's Tucker. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Paul with the ball. Harden left side. And that is good. Here's Conley. No good. No good. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden. Now Conley. Pass to Anderson. Back to Conley. Back. Now here's Bradley. Now here's Conley, defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer. Conley's shot is off. Houston in the lead. Harden left side. Here's Tucker. And here we go. Here's Bradley. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Pass to Gordon. Back to Paul. Tucker. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Fast break. Here we go. Now here's Bradley. Guarded by Harden. Now here's Paul. Harden outside. Outside Gordon. And the 3 off target. And here is Conley. He's got 6. Pass to Anderson. Back to Conley. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside Gordon. And there's the rejection. Pushing it up. Anderson inside. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Memphis with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Harden. Count it, and the foul.
That's his first
It's going to be on Avery Bradley. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Here's Conley. 12 points for him. Pass to Bradley. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Releases from 15. Harden can't hit. Conley with it. Back to Holiday. Up again. Up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Al Paul. 5 points in the game. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And that one falls for Paul. Now here's Wright. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Back to Anderson. Right side Holiday. Valanciunas inside. Fareed defending. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Holiday.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Here's Gordon. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They lead by 4. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Anderson. Here's Valanciunas.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. And here's Gordon. Paul outside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And so Paul nails both of them. right. Pass to Holiday. Now, right. Guarded by Harden. Clock at 6. Picked his pocket. Here's the break. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Right with it. Pass to Anderson. And here is Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kenneth Reed grabs the board. Now Paul. He's got 14. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. The Grizzlies making a change here. Here's Rivers. That one's good from the corner. Now here's Conley. 12 points for him. Right with it. He's guarded by Rivers. Now here's Wright. He's covered closely. And here's Rivers. He's got 5.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Conley with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Wright. Here's Bradley. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. Harden with it. Pass to Rivers. 17-foot shot on the way. And here's Bradley. 13 points in the game. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Harden. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Paul. That one rolling around and rims out. Holiday up top. Pass to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That free throw good from Bradley. Rockets trail. Ball right side. Ball right side. It's tipped. And he gets it back.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Number one. So it's the Grizzlies now. Now Conley. And here are the Rockets now. Trailing here by 8. Ball outside. Outside jumper. Out. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Number one. Free throw, no good from Shumpert. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Outside Holiday. Here's Valanciunas, guarded by Shumpert. Valanciunas, good.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
The first one falls. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Both good from the line that time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Conley. Outside Bradley. Back to Conley. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Paul.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Back to Anderson. Pass to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Outside Conley. Right side Conley. And they're running. Here's Rivers. And the layup is good.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Conley. Back to Bradley. And here's Anderson. He's guarded by Rivers.
Rugged play under the boards. It's not a place for the weak of heart. You've got to go in there physically and aggressively.
To tie it up. And here is Conley. Pass to Anderson. Back to Conley. Right side, Conley. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
There's the screen. Down low. Valanciunas, good. Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni had to say to his team.
Here's Shumpert. Pass to Harden. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley with it. To Anderson. 6 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Pass to Shumpert. Back to Harden. Harden right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Now Conley. Back to Anderson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. That free throw good from Anderson.
And one puts them in a very nice spot as they stretch that lead out a little bit.
Harden outside. Right at the free throw line. The shot by Nene. No good. Now here's Bradley. Here's Valanciunas. That's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And here's Bradley. Back to Anderson. Back to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Here is Anderson. Pulls up from the corner. They grab their own miss. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Houston with a big group substitution here. Bradley with the ball. Clock at 6. Now here's Anderson. D right on him. And they're on the break. Here's Harden. The Rockets with another miss. Now Conley. So Memphis picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge, and
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Six on the shot clock. Markkanen. The three-pointer, no good. Rondo with it. LeBron James on the wing. Puts it up from 12. That one rolling around and rims out. And here's Porter.
he had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Shoots. Misses the wing J. First quarter of play, 1 minute played.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Pass to Rondo. Ingram. Good on the triple.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Rondo. LeBron outside.
And he is a persistent defender too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for LeBron. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Done. He's covered by Rondo. There's the three. And he gets it to go.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Right side, Rondo. And that one's good.
How about that? Going up strong. I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Lopez. Sweet move. Ingram. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Hits the front of the rim and out. Done. He's covered by Rondo. Inside. That's good. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. The Lakers making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. And here comes LeBron. And fast break, here they come. Harrison. They retain possession. Timeout called the Lakers. And the Bulls making a change here. LeBron outside. Makes the lead pass. And the shot is good. Markkanen. LeBron with the block. Now here's Rondo. Defense is right there. 3-on-3. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Takes a three. Bullock with the rebound.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Muscala. That's tipped. And he gets the bucket.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Markkanen. Kept alive. Here's Porter.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
LeBron outside. Pass to Bullock. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's good. Number one. And so here is Chicago. Blakeney, covered by LeBron. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Cannot hit. Cannot hit. It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be back shortly for the start. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls? The Lakers on offense. Pass to Bullock. Hart. And he misses the go-ahead basket. LeBron outside. Hart.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Bulls making a switch here. so he picks up just one from the line that time. Archie Diacono, guarded by McGee. Markkanen. The three-pointer off the mark. LeBron up top. McGee with it. Lopez is there. First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Chicago trailing here. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And here are the Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Ingram. From outside, off the mark. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Archie Diacono. He's guarded by Stevenson. Stolen by Stevenson. Goes up. Pass to Lopez. Clock at 6. Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Looking to end the drought. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Making a change here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From past the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. Done. Covered by LeBron. Pass to Lopez. Markkanen. No good. That would have tied it. Now Stevenson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. For three. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. Now here's Stevenson. He's covered closely. Second shot opportunity.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And Chicago has possession. It's a 5-point game. Luau gets a very good look and converts. And the Lakers have possession. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Outside Rondo. Good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Chicago calls timeout. The Lakers making a switch here. Now, here's Lopez. Porter with it. Good on the jump shot. And here's Rondo. Back to LeBron. And he gets the bucket. Levine. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Kuzma. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. No good on the free throw. And the Bulls making a change here. Sinks the second. Done. He's covered by Rondo. Lets the three fly. That is good. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. And
offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Rondo with the steal. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. LeBron James on the wing. And here's McGee. Back to LeBron. Kuzma. His three-pointer's off the mark. Done. He's covered by Rondo. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. LeBron right side. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Chicago trailing here. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
LeBron right side. Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Levine. The finger roll finish at the bucket. LeBron outside. The three ball. And the shot is good. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Uncovered. Shot's good. He's got 5. Here's Rondo. He's got 7.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he gets it to go. And the Lakers have possession. And McGee with it. Now Rondo. It's his first trip to the line.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And Rondo drops them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Blakeney. And he's able to get it back. Markkanen. Here's Bullock. Outside Rondo. Right side Rondo.
That's his first personal foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one misses. And the Lakers making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Pass to Lopez. They set the pick. To the paint, to the paint, and he dunks it down. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. LeBron outside. Pass to Lopez. To the inside. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Now here's LeBron, guarded by Porter.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
There's the pick. Back to Lopez. Selden. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Here's Bullock. Shot from free throw range. Pass to Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside. Here's Bullock, guarded by Porter. And that one's good.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
The Lakers making a switch here. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Now here's LeBron. 13 points in the game. Harrison. The rebound by the Lakers. And here we go. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the shot is good. It's good from about 19 feet. LeBron up top. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead at 11. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
Just go down.
No good with the layup. Rondo with it. Left side Rondo. Left. Pass to Porter. Arcidiacono. He's covered by Rondo. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Caldwell Pope.
That's his first personal foul. Number 1.
And he makes the first. And the Lakers making a change here. So he gets them both. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. They set the pick. Arcidiacono. He's covered by Rondo. Three-pointer. And the Bulls, another three. Here are the Lakers. They're leading by 8. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. LeBron outside. Outside Rondo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. the Bulls making a change here. And here's Rondo. LeBron outside. Down low. Here's Muscala. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. They set the pick. Arcidiacono. Covered by LeBron. The Lakers making a switch here. Done. He's covered by Rondo. Pass to Porter. Count that one.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The Lakers making a switch here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to LeBron. Makes it off the glass.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now Porter. Clock at 6. The three. LeBron left side. LeBron left side. But they'll get another chance. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Markkanen guarded by McGee. And it's rejected. LeBron outside. First free throw is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. And he makes the first but misses the second. Blakeney. And the layup's good off the glass. And
he got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Now McGee. The jump hook. And it's good off the back rim and in. Blakeney. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers making a change here. And he makes both free throws. And it's the Lakers' ball. And Stevenson with it. Blakeney. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Stevenson. To the middle. To the... Here's McGee. Misses. And towards the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
LeBron James.